Hello. Today I'm going to move on prompt chaining. Okay, this is a work. This is the workflow of LangGraph. Okay, so we are learning workflow of LangGraph. Okay, so with the help of prompt chaining, how can we work in LangGraph? Okay, so here you can see prompt chaining with LangGraph allow you to divide a complex task into a smaller connected step. Okay, so like if you have prompt chaining, with prompt chaining, LangGraph allow to divide a complex task into a smaller or connected steps. Okay, so each steps or nodes represent a specific action, while the connections edges define how the information flow between these steps. Okay, so here you can see we have this is the visual flow of prompt chaining. Like if you have input, then it will pass to the it will call LLM. Okay, so here after we new okay, so here we can see define the task. Okay, so start by breaking down the main problem into smaller manageable subtasks. Okay, if you want to generate detailed report, you could divide into these two. Like if you want to generate reports. Okay, so now we need to divide it into a small task. Like first step is gathering data. Okay, second stage is analyze the data, and third step is the writing summary. So each of these step will become a separate part of your LangGraph workflow. Okay, so here you can see how prompt chaining work with LangGraph. Okay, so each subtask become a node in LangGraph structure. Okay, each subtask become a node in your LangGraph structure. Okay, so this will become nodes in our LangGraph structure. A node contain prompt or function that perform a specific action. Okay, so for example, list key fact about topic X and summarize the following text. Okay, so this modular approach make you workflow clear and reusable. Okay, so after this, first of all we need to define task and create a nodes and establish edges define how the node are connected. Okay, in what sequence they are execute. For instance, the output of gather data node become the input for the analyze data node. This ensures that connect flow properly through the entire chain. Okay. After this, after establish edges, here we move on execute the graph. Here once your node and edges are defined LangGraph, so you can see here process node in sequence and passes information along to edges and generate pre redefine result step by step. The structure help the model think more logic and coherently. So iterate if needed. LangGraph support conditional logic and loops allow your workflow to revisit previous node and generate a result if it is fail, and advise behavior based on the adjust the behavior based on the information outcome. So here you can see this is the flow. Okay, here like if you have a different task. Okay, then uh, it will pass here in the get. If it is fail, then it will going to regenerate it. Otherwise it generate the output here in sequence, or they have different nodes. Okay, I think you got it. Here you can see like we need to start. Okay, and think generate the generate start generate and check. Okay, so here this is the first step, start and generate. We are saying like that that generate write a one sentence story premise. Okay, we are going to say this to LLM, write the one sentence story. So start generate and check if it contain like a bad punctuation, like a question mark or this one in the story. It will fail to generate. Okay, otherwise it will pass and improve and add vivid details. And after this we need to polish and it will end. Okay, so here you can see it like this, generate. Okay, check here if it is has a like bad punctuation, then it will fail. Otherwise it will polish, improve and give you output here and at the end. Okay, so here you can see generate, create the initial one sentence story, check validation store if it is contain question mark or what is this here. I forget it. Okay, it fails and fail, loop back to generate to retry. Okay, it will back. Otherwise if it is fail, then it will back to generate. Okay, then retry it and pass, move to improve. Here if it is pass, then it will move to the improved. And after this we can polish, add the creative twist, by add the creative twist, and after that it will end final story complete. Okay, so here I'm going to write this. Okay, here I'm going to load these things that we can access our API keys from .env file, and this is for accessing grok model. Okay, and here you can see this is the model I'm going to use. Model equals to llama 3.1 8 billion parameter instant. Okay, and here I'm going to invoke the result from LLM, and here I need to run this. Okay, I need to select my virtual environment, this one. Okay, I already selected it. Okay, so here, okay, this is the message by AI message. By AI message equals to content equals to hi, how can I help? Hello, how can I help you today? This is the additional. So these are the all metadata and everything. We are going to use this model. Okay, total number of tokens. This is the total number of the tokens. Okay, prompt timing, queue time. Okay, so these total time, model, stop. Okay, so we have everything here. Now I am going to write now I am going to create states. I need to copy it and paste it here. Okay, okay, from typing extension import type dict, and here I am going to define graph state. State are used to share memories between the nodes. It will help to the read and write the nodes. Okay, read and write the information between the nodes. Here these are the like we already have topic, story, improved and final story. Okay, these are the variables I define in a string. Okay, and type dict used for typecasting. Now I am going to define and build nodes. So here I need to copy this. Okay, I need to remove this state because I already created. I also remove this one. Okay, so here I need to keep it in top. Okay, so here I'm going to import LangGraph dot graph state graph start and end. Okay, this is for start, this is for end, and this is for initialize the graph, and this is for from ipython dot display import image and display, that we can display our graph. Okay, and here mhm. Okay, after this I need to define nodes. So these are the nodes. Syntax error, where is the syntax error? State topics. Line number 5. Mhm. I got error here. F string, writer syntax, story preview, state. What is that? Oh, F string unmatched. This one. Write the story. Okay, minus.